What's up, YouTube? This is Slosso Sells It. As you guys know, I'm the star of the show, Slosso. And on today's episode, we're going to discuss a little topic called white backgrounds in eBay. Do you have to have a white background? Is eBay going to force you to have a white background? Is Google going to force eBay to force you to have a white background? Answer these questions and more coming up next. Welcome back, guys. Today's topic is white backgrounds on eBay for your pictures. eBay has currently, or recently, put in a background eliminator, if you will, which I've used a few times. Not a big fan of it. Myself, I'd rather do it a different way, which takes a little longer, but it looks a lot better. I may go over that here before we get done. So the question is, do you have to have a white background? As you guys have seen before, I use a plethora of different things and backgrounds to make sure we got something. White looks good. The picture pops. It looks like it draws all the attention to the picture. So Rally Roots did a really good kind of how-to on how to use the background eliminator. It was really good. They don't have a problem with it because they have a light box, which I would like to have, and I'm going to have. But as of right now, Slosso doesn't have the fundos to get a light box, a good one. So I've been using the old-fashioned method for a long time, and it's been working. Now, I'll tell you what. Let's dive in here.
Okay,
and I'll show you how
we open up the eBay app. Let's see, I got something here I'm wanting to list and I'm wanting to take the background out of. We're going to do it both ways. The Fifine, this is a microphone that I bought for my wife for a karaoke machine that quit on us, and we never used the microphone, so we're going to sell it. So, it's a nice microphone. It's never even been used, not one time, maybe once. Maybe I talked into it one time just to yell at the kids or something, but it didn't get used much. So, Fifine, we're going to look it up first, just like we always do. The Fifine wireless microphone, there it is, look at that. Go in here, we're going to look at the sold. Open box. Sold listings. So it's looking like we got a single channel right there, it is. So we're looking at about $25, which that sounds about right. 25, 28. So that's what we're going to go with. Let's go with this one right here. We're just going to list off this one. So one like this. Okay. Now, the way eBay background eliminator works, we're going to, first we're going to find the microphone. Or add the photos. Once they upload, we're going to click on them. Right here, see? Remove background. Bam. So basically it says frame your item. Now, we're wanting all that stuff to be framed, so I guess we'll just do this. Close enough. Bam. Now, about half of it worked. So then you can use the eraser to come in here and we have to come in a little closer and use the brush. This is the part I don't like because sometimes it just doesn't want to work. It just doesn't want to work for me. Okay, there we go. We about got it all out. Now see what it did. It did this janky thing here, which I don't like. And that's about as good as I can get it. Now, if you had a complete white background to start with, they say it works better. But if I got a complete white background to start with, why do I need a background eliminator is my question. All right. And then we still have the problem of all this space being not white. And see how the white stuff doesn't work real good. If this was a white background, starting off, it'd just probably cover up all that stuff. It's going to be hard enough the way it is. So, if I can see, it's frustrating to me. So, here we go. And it doesn't look horrible. There we go. That'd be my picture. Now, it looks a little weird to me. Now, let's go over here into an app I like to use. I call it the old, where's that? Here it is. Photoshop Mix. It's Adobe. I've been using it. I like it. What I do is I come in here. First thing I do is I'm going to add color, a white background. It's automatically set to white. And then I'm going to add the image off my phone of the fight or whatever this name was. And I'll resize the canvas so it doesn't look funny. Then I'm going to crop it down. And make sure I got it big enough. Don't worry about all that. We're going to fix that. The white now has to be made much bigger to cover. I just make it really big so I guarantee it covers. Like that. Okay. Then I go back to this picture, hit cutout, auto. Let's see what it does. Bam. It didn't take away all of it, but I'm going here with the smart cutout tool and there we go. Zoom in. Whoop. See, it does the same thing to me a little bit. So I'd go into basic brush. And this takes a little longer, like I said, but I think your finished product looks much better when you do it this way. Now, a lot of you guys whenever I first started, I didn't realize how people did this kind of stuff. And it took me a long time to figure this out. Because old Slosso sometimes isn't the sharpest tool in the toolbox. But as time went on, I figured it out. Now, let's see here. Let's go back to the eraser. There we go. Not too bad. And then we got to go back in here to the smart cutout tool. Add. Smart cutout tool does a pretty good job. I go around and get all the edges here. The more time you spend on it, the better your stuff's going to look. Just want to compare images today. Eraser. You can feather it as you're doing it so you can get a little closer and it doesn't really... You can see how straight the lines are. Go with smart, subtract. Okay, back to the basic. That kind of jinked it up on me a little bit, but we're all right. Straighten it out there. Nicer. There's Dave. He likes this tool too. That's that. Then we get this one. There we go. Then there's the box. Make sure we get all that. And now we got to subtract out a little bit here. And we can take a look there. We kind of jacked it up right there at the top. So we'll fix that real quick. Smart cutout, add. Much easier, much cleaner, much quicker. I don't know if it's much quicker, but... And then you can also auto subtract. If you really zoom in, you can do like pretty good. See? All right, so you guys get the gist of it. So when I do that, then I hit the old that, and there's my white picture, and it might be a little jacked up right there, but like I said, the more time you spend on it, the better they look, but you also don't want to spend a ton of time on doing this. So there's my stuff. I'm going to save that to my camera roll. All right, now let's go back over to the eBay app. And we'll add the picture I just did. And there they are. There's not a whole lot of difference, but that's two ways to do it. eBay's might be a little quicker. It's not quite as I think it doesn't look quite as good, but in the Adobe, I just old school, and that's the way I guess people used to do it, and I hope so. But like I said, I didn't know how to do that for the better part of a year. Dave, don't run from me, Dave. Which one do you like better? Which one do you think's better? This is number one, that's number two. Which one do you like?
Number 2.
Number 2. See, number 2. That's the one I like too, the Photoshop one. Takes a little longer, but if you're going to make your backgrounds white, you might as well make them look good because the picture's what sell the product.
There you have it. Even Dave says number 2. That'd be mine, but so I'm under the impression that if I'm going to spend the time to do it, I want to do it to where it looks the best, right? So, and my understanding is the reason eBay is pushing this so hard is because Google, the juggernaut of the internet, you guys have heard of them. I'm older than Google, by the way. So is Dave. That's bad. We're old. If you're older than Google, but whatever. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So that's how you get a white background. A couple different ways. But Google is kind of forcing eBay to have a white background because Google likes white backgrounds in their image searches. So that's what they want. So what Google wants, Google gets. Because if you don't play the ball with Google, then whenever they search for stuff, your website's not going to come up. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment down below. As always, there'll be links to our stores. There'll be links to don't buy these magnets. See these magnets? Where they at? See those? Those things are horrible. Look, every time you do something, bam, everything's always on the floor. Dave said, buy those magnets. They're really good. I don't know. So, but anyway, go ahead and subscribe, guys. Like the videos. Comment. Tell me what you guys want to see. We're building steam here. We're getting more and more people all the time watching. So if you guys have a subject I haven't covered you want me to cover for eBay or Amazon or, I don't know, rock and roll. All kinds of stuff. We like all kinds of stuff. So whatever. If you guys want me to cover something, let me know. Other than that, we're just going to keep rolling with what we got. I know this video is pretty short. We'll probably put us out another one maybe later this week or maybe early next week or this weekend or something. I don't know. What day is it? Wednesday?
We need a plumbing video.
I'm not doing a plumbing video. I've been doing some plumbing at my mother's house. It's a nightmare. That's why this video's got to be short, because I've got things I got to do still. So, but I want to get out to you guys. I want to make sure you guys get the information I didn't get when I was starting up, and I had to learn on my own by trial and error. Also, that poker machine right there just took all my credits. It didn't give me any. I mean, we don't have to pay out money on it, but that thing, it took every credit. I didn't get win once. Can't believe it. Had a bunch of credits on there too. Oh well. I'll just put some more on there later, but you can't win with those things. So I don't think you can. But for my family of yours, YouTube, peace. Ooh.